6 days after Rwandan authorities closed the country's border post with Uganda at Gatuna, hundreds of trucks loaded with goods remain parked. Some traders have also lost perishables such as fish and are counting losses. No truck is allowed to cross into Rwanda and none allowed into Uganda. Uganda's Minister of Trade, Industry and Cooperatives Amelia Kyambadde has advised the traders to consider selling their produce to other neighboring countries.
Meanwhile, while we are sorting out some of our diplomatic issues, let the traders shift to other areas, other markets. Meanwhile, while we sort out our issues, they could shift their products to Kenya, Tanzania, and or DRC.
Kyambadde says new markets have been opened in the Democratic Republic of Congo, and it's high time traders made use of such markets.
DRC is a prospective market for Ugandans. Please use it, utilize it, because we even signed an MOU with them. So please take your goods there.
During a sitting of Parliament, a number of legislators raised concern over the border closure.
You cannot just sweep people that they let them go and look for other markets. Where do they go? People need guidance. People need to be guided where to go, because things to do with the market. You don't carry your goods the next day and look for the market.
The right of the matter that at the moment there are no structured discussion between the government of Uganda and the government of Rwanda. So you want to understand the situation as it is and then look for a solution. So you can't continue piling up trucks at the border when there are no discussions going on. So I think that's the point that Amelia is taking.
Executive Director of Uganda Export Promotions Board, Weeklong told NTV that Uganda does a lot of trade with Rwanda and the border closure could have significant impact.
Because annually we are exporting more than $200 million to Rwanda formally, and we export sometimes informally between 10 to 40 million informally.
This means Uganda loses over 2.2 billion shillings per day as the Gatuna border remains closed. However, Weeklong says Rwanda could lose even more.
You import what you don't produce, but which you consume. In other words, Rwanda imports products from Uganda that it needs to use. And therefore, if and anyway, I have not heard of countries that are neighbors that have closed the borders to each other.
On Monday, Commissioner of Customs in Uganda Revenue Authority Dickson Skateshumbwa advised truck drivers moving to Rwanda to change route and use the Mirama Hills border post via Ntungamo district.
We are encouraging those who, for one way or the other, are able to squeeze their way out and make a U-turn to Kajitumba. We are ready to facilitate them.
An NTV crew recently visited the Mirama Hills one-stop border post. Some truck drivers complained of the long distance and the hilly terrain.
When you look at Mirama Hills, still has hills as well, but not so. They're longer, like there are so many longer hills, and no, that doesn't count for me. It's about time.
However, immigration officials at the border post underscored the advantages of using the revamped border post.
The one-stop border bit of it, the beauty of it is that it deals in fast clearance without no delays. Those days you'd have to stop on both sides and would do the verifications, you do the questioning, the checking of baggage. You do it twice. People would disembark from their buses twice. You disembark from the Ugandan side, you enter into the bus again, then you proceed to go to Rwanda, you again disembark, they check you again, so it was tedious. So such duplications were eliminated with the one-stop border post that is here in Mirama.
It's not clear when the Rwandan authorities will reopen the Gatuna border post. Solomon Kaweesa, NTV.